We're mudlarking again. Yes, the weather is with us and we're within walking distance of the house and we are back on the river. This is the River Darren. The water levels have dropped, so we're hoping it will have washed things up during the flood season and brought things out of the banking, and we're going to have a look again across where the bottle diggers have been to see if there's any treasures there. But before I move from this spot, there's a kind of treasure right by my feet.
It's a ball! What is a mudlark without finding a ball? Ooh, it's an Adidas one. Uniforia. Match ball replica. Oh, it's very pretty. It's a size 4. And somebody's probably very annoyed that they kicked their ball and it rolled down and down the mountain and they lost it.
As we always say, what is a mudlark without some ridge pottery?
Look at that. What a fine piece of ridge pottery.
Just down there, there's a big chunk of floor block work.
Right.
Similar to what we found on the dump, but that's an even bigger squared print.
Right, so more industrial, do you think?
Probably, and probably from the floor of the abattoir that used to be on this river.
Could
The
well
slaughterhouse, that some people would call it, which we've spoken about in the previous video. Because today we're revisiting the Darren River.
What's that? Oh, it's the little lid of a teapot, I think, from a child's tea set. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if there is any more bits of child's tea set around. We may turn them up. Obviously, the rest of this teapot is somewhere. Let's keep looking. There's something down there. Looks like enamel. Let's go have a look. Sorry if it's a bit bumpy. Very difficult underfoot. A bit of enamel with a paper label on. Rond. I wonder what that was. I can see a bit of a saucer. Let's have a look at that. Well, it's no good doing plain or pattern because that turned over as I picked it up. It's plain. Pop it there. There's also a bit of bottle here. Oh, what a shame that's broken. Look, it's not a screw top. I'd say probably a perfume jar. But they're certainly not very well. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a bit of a blue plate there. Let's have a look what else we can find. The water's very noisy in this area. You can see it's going over the stones. All that white water. Right, I can see more china over here. Let's have a look. Right, what's this? And this has got turquoise on there. Does it have a pattern on the other side? Oh yes! Turquoise and gold. Ooh, very posh. So, is this part of it, do you think? Well, it's white, so we don't really know. I don't think it is. I think that's a saucer. And, oh yes, there's the other bit of saucer that's off. Leave that there as a little pile. And, oh, here's a very pretty piece of glass. Let's have a look. Not a lot of it. Oh, I've just looked back now. I'm going to have to take you all the way back over here. Because I've just seen, I tell you what, use my grabby. Now we haven't got to go back. What's this? Oh, that's interesting. Something decorative. Oh, is it a little teapot? Or is that a handle of something? I don't know, it's really nice. I can see some more colour. Pop that in my pile. Look at that bit. Oh, isn't that pretty? Are any of these other bits off that? Well, that's plain white. I think that bit is too thick. Oh, that's a bit of a mixing bowl. Right. Oh, let's reach. And this is, oh, the usual blue and white pattern we find. If we find blue and white, it's usually that one rather than willow pattern here. Part of a cod bottle, possibly. That's very good if your name's Davy, isn't it? And, oh, P for Philip. Let's have a look. Can you see it? And a bit of something. Oh, that's pretty. Very nice. Some nice little bits of china here. I think somebody's been digging and didn't want these bits, but we like them. More pale blue. Have I missed anything? What do you think? A lump of metal. Right, no idea. I thought it may have been a little tiny axe head, but I think it's more likely to be a bit of a hinge. What have you got, Mr. Johnson? A slate?
Yes. Not an incredible find, I suppose, but very useful for craft.
It's a lovely size.
Makes a beautiful plaque
It does.
for you to use in your craft and painting. And also a reminder of all the buildings that were once here when this was the centre of activity, because all of our roofs were slated with Welsh slate. Our terraced houses, our factories, our colliery buildings, everything. But I've got two other treasures.
Oh, right.
First, I've got what I would consider, this is where we found our first pipe in Wales. And I would say that this rim matches any one we have found in Yorkshire.
Oh, right, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. It's a big chunky one.
That's an old one, isn't it?
It is. Been in the water a long time.
At first, I thought this was of little significance.
Right.
I genuinely believed it was a little bit off a Capa de Monte, but it's not.
Look, it's a bit of pipe.
It is an ornate pipe stem.
Oh, that's really unusual, isn't
See,
it?
I think it was like a branch. I thought it was a branch of a
Yes.
tree on like a little cheap model, you know, that is smashed.
You can see the hole through.
You can see the hole through. It's a bit of pipe
Wow,
stem.
I wonder what that was like. Brilliant.
So that's encouraged me to
Oh.
keep searching for another pipe on the Darren.
I'm really enjoying this now. This is a problem we often come across as mudlarkers. We have to get through this. And that's easier said than done, because if you're a bit cronky like me, you can't bend very well. So could be a little bit of a while I try to get through this. So I'll turn the camera off because it's going to get very boring with lots of ow, ooh, going on. What's this? Ah, now that almost seems like a lens rather than something, I don't know, possibly a lens, possibly something else. I think it's off a torch or a light. It's glass, well you can see that because it's smashed. And look there, isn't that stunning? Beautiful green glass with gold. Oh, that's lovely. And there is another little piece of it there. I wonder if they join. Oh yes, look at that. Now what's that off? I'm going to guess at an oil lamp. What do you think? Oh, what do you think? That's lovely too. Now, maybe that was off the top bit of the oil lamp, the chimney part. And that was decorated. Very flat though, so I doubt it. And what's that?
Just a bit of glass, neck of a
Right.
bottle possibly.
Yeah,
Like
very
as if a bit of
curvy.
lots of glass are just collected in one spot.
Yes, let's have a look if there's any more. Well, there's a little bit there.
It's a very big bit of rich pottery.
Oh, more rich pottery. Oh, is that a little small horseshoe? No, it's
No.
the bottom of a...
Workman's boot.
Yep, a boot. It's the heel part. I came across one of these a while ago and I thought, oh, it's a funny shaped horseshoe. But it's not. It's the reinforcement in a heel.
Collier's boot, I would say.
Yeah, I think you're right. Aha, we have evidence of bottle diggers. Let's see what they didn't want. A bit of plain china, and another bit of plain china, a lump of metal, and the bottom of a bowl. Let's have a look up here. Did they miss any pipe stems or marbles? No, I don't think so. There is some rich pottery. We always find so much rich pottery. There's another piece there. Right, let's climb up because I can see a hole. You see the hole? Let's go up. Hopefully we won't slip. Oop. That's the beauty of having a grabby thingy with you. You can use it as a walking stick. Oop. I don't think I could put too much weight on it, but I can put some. Oh, look. There's the foot off something. Probably a Sunday dish, and it's a jawbone. Look at the cup. Oh, that's not just any cup. It's a pretty cup with blue and white on it. Right, let's have a look at the rest. More ridged pottery. A banana skin. There we go. Evidence that bottle diggers eat bananas. And a little bit of blue thrown off there. Oh, stripy blue and white. And a pile of china that they didn't want. Oh, there's the bottom of a bottle they didn't want. The edge of a bottle they didn't want. Oh, more evidence of bottle digging over there. We've got to have a look. Right, this is where the bottle diggers have been. Let's have a look here. We've got a bit of a rim of something, bits of glass, the top of a bottle, and there's the neck of a bottle. Ooh, I can see a bottle. Is it a whole one? No, it's broken. Let's have a look, see what it is. Oh, it's just a plain one. If it had a pattern on, Phil could have turned that into a candle holder. But as it's plain, I don't think we'll carry that home. It's a very noisy road up there. It's above us. As the road is going up and up into the valleys. Oh, what have you got, Mr. Johnson?
I've got a variety of bits and pieces.
Oh, a variety. Oh, what's
Isn't
that?
that cute?
Oh, that's a little short plant pot. I like that.
Yes, it doesn't look like the sort of thing we got. It's got a lovely curved lip on the top.
Oh, it's a little 1970s or 60s style chair for Monkey.
Could be.
Very stylish.
I think it'd still look nice, you know.
Oh, you put a
in the
little
garden
flower
with
in
just
it.
a little something growing out of it on the earth. I think that'd look
Little
pretty.
alpine. Oh, that'd be good.
I think we'll take that. There's a bit of the mixing bowl my mum had when I was a kid.
Oh, yes. We don't find a lot, but we do find some of this around
And then
here.
two extremes, a teeniest of buttons,
Oh, that's a nice find.
and this rather peculiar looking thing.
Right, now, I know what that is. Do you know what that is at home?
See, at first I thought it was a grinding stone, but it's not, because it's meant to be a half. It's not a hole that's been
Nope.
broken. So what is it, dear?
It is a coping stone off the top of a wall to stop the rain running down in the wall and breaking the wall.
There we go.
And turn it over the other way. And if you imagine a row of those, all turn it sideways on, a row of those all the way along the top of a wall. Now
Right.
you've seen it, you probably recognise the shape, especially if you're from the UK.
They go.
They do, just like that.
Just like a. And to prove you're right, there's the cement that would have gone into the recess
yes.
to stop them separating. There'd be a small
Yep.
recess on one side, which makes me think this is the end one that came off the wall.
Could be.
See? No recess that side. So that's the end one that's fallen off a wall. Possibly a wall again around one of the small properties here, or even the slaughterhouse across the road.
There are some more small bottle diggers holes here, but nothing deep. I think that maybe they decided there was nothing in them worth digging for. There are a few bits of china, which normally we would take some of these with us, but we're not going to, unless they were absolutely fabulous. And more ridged pottery, I think we have 1 or 2 pieces of that. And white saucers, we get a lot of those as well, surprise, surprise. Oh, what's this here? Oh, now that is lovely. It's glass and it's pink on that side, blue on that side. Can't see any more like that though. If we look over the ridge, there is a lesser spotted Phil.
Hello!
Hello! Oh, look at that river. Another couple of months and it's going to be boiling hot, and we look forward to sitting and dangling our feet in there while we eat our picnic. But for now, I've got coat, gloves, hat, and I'm just about a nice cosy temperature. This is part of the fairy dell that I've taken you to before, but I'm not going any closer because if you listen very carefully, because it's such a cold day, the fairies, they tend to hibernate and you'll hear some very gentle snoring. So we don't want to disturb them. I look down and there's this. It's a very rotten teddy bear. Oh, look at the poor thing's face. All his insides are gone. Oh, he doesn't look well at all, does he? I think he's probably gone too far. But I can't leave him here, can I? Look at him. Do you think we should take him and rescue him? We'll see what we can do. I don't know if there's any way I can rebuild his face, because I'm not that good at sewing. But all his joints are there, so maybe we can do something with him. I think we'll take him with us. I'll let you know how I get on. Don't hold your breath. I think we could have real trouble with this bear. Let's try. No, his fur doesn't seem too rotten there, or there. Right, we're going to try rescuing that bear. I'll let you know how I get on. Here's another bottle digger's test hole. They obviously gave up on this one as well. There are a few things here they dug up. It's the glass, the bottom of a jar, another bit of bottle, and a bottle, or the bottom, not the bottle, the bottom of a sauce bottle. Ah, I can see why they gave up. What have you been up to?
Well, Manky and I have set up a game of Plain or Patterned.
Oh, let's play Plain or Patterned.
Now, Manky got very enthusiastic in searching for this stuff, and it is rather dirty here, so I apologise for his rather dirty shirt.
Manky,
And
rather grubby.
He insisted on bringing this piece, although it's useless for the game,
Right.
because it happens to be beautifully patterned on both sides.
Oh yes, fair play, that is lovely. Well done for finding that, Manky.
But here we have a nice array of pieces, so if you'd
Right.
like to start and go for...
Ooh, I'll go for this, and I'm going to say it's probably a little doll set saucer. Patterned. Oh, it's plain, one
One
for
to us,
Manky.
Maggie.
This one I'm going for patterned. Yep.
Whoop, one to you.
One to me. There we go. We'll go for this one. I'm going to say this is probably blue and white as well. Yep.
Oh, we're losing.
Right, this one, ooh, I'm going to say plain. Oh no, look, there's a tiny bit
We
there.
got it, we got it, we got it. 2 all, 2 all.
Right, this one here I'm going for, I can cheat a bit. It's like a blue there. I'm going to say blue. Yep, there's a pattern.
That was a bit of a giveaway, wasn't it, Maggie?
was. Right, this one is plain.
Ha ha!
More blue.
3 all. Yeah, just to match his wellies and outfit.
This one then I'm going for patterned. Oh yes, it's
yeah.
a very rich blue. Willow pattern saucer, I'd say.
Probably, yeah.
This one I'm going for, pattern pale blue and white.
Oh,
Yes.
5-3. We can draw. Maggie, we can draw.
Right, this one I'm going for plain.
Ah!
Oh no, it's blue and white.
It's all down to the last piece. Is it going to be a draw?
Oh, patterned. Oh, it's plain.
Hey!
Well done.
Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the game. And now we'll get back to having a look what else we can find.
We'll have to keep Monkey out of the mud because look, he's stinking pumpkin and I'm going to have to wash that t-shirt now. Well, we've been to this area before and I know I've seen most of this. Interesting little bit of bottle. I don't think I saw that last time. Smashed though. What a shame. But the bottle diggers have been back, I think. We saw that mug last time and Ridge Pottery. Did you see that big green thing? Did anybody remember? I think we did.
I've got something.
Right, what have you got?
Right. Now then. This is excitement
All right.
turned to disappointment.
Ah. Okay then. Shall I start by getting excited? Ooh, what have you got? What have you
Well,
got?
They are
2
examples
card
of
bottles.
2 card bottles, both from Porth, as you can see written there. And on the other one, you can see it through the glass, back to front. But very badly smashed.
Yep.
But while I was on the banking down there, in the sand, barely exposed, was another bottle.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
But it was that way in.
Yeah.
That was exposed. The river had washed
pulled it
that.
out and pulled
I
it
took
out.
it out. I could see there was writing on it.
And
And it went further and further than all of these.
Look at that.
So while these are not coming home with us, I think that should. Because I'm almost sure it's got... Oh!
Let's have a look what it says on it.
I'm almost sure it's Abercarn.
Yes, it's Gwydden Vale, mineral water, Abercarn, I think.
Go on,
Something Davis. Very nice.
Abercarn, about 3-4 miles from you.
Oh, probably.
There we go. So, such a disappointment because I thought we had a whole
Yes,
one.
no.
I thought we'd ended our 3-year search for a whole card bottle, but still a nice find.
We'll keep looking.
We will indeed. Now, I'm sure you've seen our viewers' videos on recent episodes. Today we've got a viewers' video. But this time, the individual isn't actually in the video, but they shot the video. But it is from Derek, who you can see on the screen now, with Saba, who we met while making this video and then met again in 2019, and that's when the picture was taken. So here we are, as Derek shows us his close encounter with a rather large animal that we are unlikely to encounter today. Well, thank you for that video, Derek. It was brilliant to see. Now, we have seen deer, we have seen foxes, we've caught on camera more than one duck, and we've seen herons, but I have to admit, we've never seen elephants around these parts. What a brilliant video. And what a great guy, what a fantastic supporter of our channel. And Derek is now 80 years of age, celebrated his birthday a couple of weeks ago. So we wish you all the best, Derek, through the rest of this time and into the future. And thanks for all your support. Well, we'd better have a look what else we can find down here by the River Darren.
Right, this is the way the bottle diggers have been. I don't think they've done a lot of digging, but they have done a bit. There are the bits of bottle that Phil found there. What's this? Oh, I thought this was just going to be plain. Ah, I would say that's the lid off a tureen. The handle is snapped there. Oh, I bet that was really beautiful in its day. And we've got some bits of pottery jars. And what's this? A white saucer with a gold edging on. Put those there in a little pile because we have to climb over things to get down. Right, what's this shoe? Now that does look like it was the top of one of those bits of glass. I don't know if you call it the shade that went on the funnel of a oil lamp. Could be. Obviously not much left of it. Now that hasn't been dug lately because of the leaves. There's this little bit here. I'll get my diggy thingy and just have a look in some of the spoil, but I'm not very convinced we'll find anything. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's another. No, it's not. It's the bottom of an egg cup. I thought it was the lid off a doll's teapot. Bottom of an egg cup. And let's have a look. A little bit of pot. And more blue and white. I don't think there's much in here. I think a good indication is if the bottle diggers had been digging vigorously, they'd have thought it was something worth digging for. But no, you can see pretty clear, I think. Just a lot of roots on trees. Oh, there's a little bit of pottery, willow pattern. You found anything over there?
No, I was just having a check because the last time I found a couple of pipe stems where they'd thrown the spoil.
Let's have a look. There are lots of bits and pieces. There's a little bit of pretty glass there of a bowl. And there's the top of a cod bottle, possibly. And these little bits of broken china. Let's have a little look. Give it a little bit of a scrape. No, it's not looking good, is it? Either the bottle diggers were too thorough or there wasn't a lot here in the first place. A little rummage here and then we'll give up and move on. Oh, there's a little doll's plate again. A bit of one. No, I think this is pretty clear. The odd little bit of china. Blue and white. And blue and white. I came over because I spotted this. Now, I thought it was a bit of a bottle, but it's not. I don't know what that is, but both ends seem to have actually been cut off like that professionally. That will go nice over a little candle, a little tea light. I think I'm going to take that. I'm not taking much today, but I will take that. Oh, look what I can see. Now, I know people could say, no, it's more ridge pottery, but it's whole. Is there a hole in the bottom? Ah, oh. There is no bottom. Oh, what a shame. I thought that was a whole one. I can see you.
Hello.
Now, what is that? It's blue. It looks like a frisbee or a saucepan. What do you think? I'm going for frisbee because I can't see a handle. Sorry about the noise of the water. Look at that. Beautiful. But noisy. Getting back to our discovery. What is it? I think it's a frisbee. Yep, it's a frisbee. Look at this fossil. That's a really nice crisp one there. We do get such a lot of fossils here. Look at this pretty moss. Isn't that lovely? You've got the shorter stuff, but then this is a little bit longer. And then you've got some stones. And then, hello, you've got a fill. Oh, that's a big lump of river glass. I think I'd say that's probably off the bottom of a bottle. Pop that in our bag. There's another fossil. It's an interesting one. Put my finger in there, you can see how deep it is. Turn it sideways on a bit. It's a big one.
Very noisy water, you heard ya?
It is, isn't it?
It's babbling over the rocks. It's pretty, but it doesn't make it easy to be heard.
Aha, a fire extinguisher. I wonder if there's anything in that. No, it's too light. Let's have a look at the temp pressure gauge. No, nothing in there. I wonder where that's you.
Guess what I found?
A brick?
No.
A ball?
It's another ball.
Again?
No, it's not a brick there. I haven't found a single brick that had a name on it. But we've had a golf ball, we've had a softball, we've had a football, and now
We've got a
it
tennis
must be
ball.
Wimbledon. We've got a tennis ball.
Ta-da! Here we've got some insulators. That would have at some point been on top of a telegraph pole. It isn't anymore. The insulators are in pretty bad condition. Some here, you can see what they look like underneath, but they're broken. That would have been on there. And that one would have been on there. Now we're walking up this path. There doesn't seem to be a lot up here. Sometimes the water is so high it will wash things up, but I don't think there's much here at the moment. There's a coat. Anybody need a coat? Somewhere in Wales is a very cold baby because they've lost their coat. Poor thing.
Guess what?
What?
At last, I have leapt down this 4-foot wall onto this little island because I found a brick.
Oh, well done. GKN.
It's jolly well worn,
Yep.
but the stamp is as clear as anything.
Oh, there you
There
go.
we go.
You're happy.
Yeah, well, 4 balls and 1 brick. I think we're a bit out of tilt, but at least I found a brick.
I think we've reached the end of the road. That tree has come right down. It's completely blocking any way through. And then there's a big wall, and down over the wall is more of the river. And there you can see more trees that have come down and are spanning the river. I suppose if you were a bit of a daredevil you could walk across there, but it would be very silly and very dangerous. So I think it's time to turn round and work our way back home. We've got a long walk ahead of us. If we find anything exciting, I'll turn the camera back on.
Below us we've got what was the railway line, the Brecon line. That's now a cycleway and a walkway. Below that we've got a main road, which I'm sure you can hear and we've been listening to while doing the mudlark. And of course the river's at the base of the valley. But I love walking these tracks. I walked these as a child picking wimberries. We've been here with our children and we're walking them today. These are the drovers' tracks. These are the tracks that have been worn over centuries. Long before railways, long before the roads. This was the way people moved between one hamlet and another. This is the way the sheep would have been brought down to the slaughterhouse. This is the roadway of the centuries. And it's just strange and wonderful to be walking today. Yes, with different sounds, because beyond the birds we can hear all the trucks and the lorries and the buses, but still walking in the footsteps of our ancestors, which is what I think attracts us to mudlarking. It's just being able to touch the past, to hold a bit of history in your hand. Well, let's get on our way.
In the middle of all these deciduous wild trees, or natural trees that we get here in the Welsh valleys, we found this. It's a Christmas tree. I wonder how that got there. Was it a seed dropped by a bird, or did somebody buy a Christmas tree and after Christmas thought, I know, we'll plant it up on the mountain? It's still very pretty. As is this whole area. Absolutely stunning, so relaxing.
And I used to live just down there.
Yep.
At the bottom of this hill.
There are walls here. I think this was a pigsty. I'm not sure, but it was always said when we ever discussed it that it was pigsties. So it could be, it could have been a farmhouse. But the old ruins are still here. Nothing to go in and explore because it's in such bad condition. But the moss is pretty. What a gorgeous place to live. Oh, we've been meaning to decorate. Here's a brush. Yep, little bit of emulsion. The place will look wonderful. I have no idea what that is. Aha, I found a bottle. Unigate. An old milk bottle. Ooh. Very sloppy and wet inside. Ah, that's a nice one. Aha. We found the milk bottle. And here's the spoon so you can have your cornflakes with milk on. And what's this? Oh, it's a piece of metal. Ooh.
Little brown medicine bottle.
Oh yes, little pill bottle, I think. There's the neck of a bottle there. It's got a stopper in, that's good news. Ely Brewery. Oh, that's nice. Ely's by Cardiff. I think there's another Ely in England too, but the Welsh Ely is by Cardiff.
We've never had one of them before.
No.
Let's see if it'll come out.
Ah, that was the big question.
Oh yes.
Oh, easy.
There we are, look. Nice and neat fit. Out it comes. And we've got ourselves a stopper.
Very good. Oh, I just had a pen by my foot. Let's have a look. Oh yes, it's not very well, is it? But we're near to home, so we'll take that with us. And I think I can see a doll's arm. Could be wrong. What's that? Oh yes! No, it's a leg. It's a little doll's leg. It's a plastic one, it's not ceramic. It's very cute. I wonder if we can do anything with that. I'll have a think. What's that there? It's metal. Oh, I think it used to be a bell, did it? Yeah, I think that's possibly a bell. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know, I'll just take it home and see if I can straighten it out. It's definitely something interesting. Ooh, anything else? Oh, we got an old fuel cap, I think, off a car. Oh, is that a marble? Oh, I remember these. Some of you ladies may remember when you were little, we had bobbles, we called them. Put them in our hair. You'd get 2 on a piece of elastic. You tie your hair back with them. Oh, that is really a blast from the past for me. Wow.
My mum used to have ones on elastic that went in the end of her curler.
Oh, yes, I remember those, yes.
Stretch over and go onto the curler.
Right, let's see if there's anything else before we give up here on this little bit. I think we may have exhausted all the exciting things.
A bit of lino.
Oh yes, there's lino. I do like my lino, but I'm not climbing up there today. It's too slippery and dangerous. It'll wait for me. What's this here? Oh,
Ooh.
it's a Diamante heart. I don't think it's anything precious, but it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Birthday present from the Mudlarking Fairies.
Yes, a little heart. Oh, that's cute.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our return to the Darren and the things we found and the beautiful scenery that we've enjoyed. I've lost my stick, so I'm going to say goodbye to you lot and go look for it. If you have enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, until the next time, have fun. Bye.
Bye.